I've been turning my bedroom into my Pinterest board of dreams, and today's the day I'm going to start tackling this side of my bedroom. I'm going to be trading out this very durable IKEA flat pack furniture for something a little bit more timeless. So I picked up this chest of drawers from Facebook Marketplace for a tenner, and my hopes is to turn it into something a little bit more like this. And I know you're probably thinking, that's literally not happening, but it's just a trust the process kind of situation. Anyway, so I removed all the hardware, and I hated these weird molding things at the bottom, so they definitely had to go. And once that was done, I slathered this paint stripper all over the drawers and covered it all in cling film. So eventually, after about 4 hours, it starts to bubble like this. So that's when you know it's time to scrape that bad boy off. And I can't lie, it was extremely satisfying for all of about 5 minutes until I looked down at the floor and realised I'd got myself into a little bit of a sticky one. After scraping, there were still loads of little bits on there, so I had to get this wire wool thing and scrub it within an inch of its life. But even after doing that, you could still see the orangey varnish, so I had to get my trusty little sander out and sand the living daylights out of her. Little tip, if you're unlucky enough not to be able to do this outside, then attach a hoover onto the end of the sander and it will suck up all the little sand particles. First time I ever sanded inside, I created a thick sheet of dust throughout the entire flat, and my boyfriend was like, why don't you just put a hoover on the end of it? Duh. And I was like, listen, I'm just a girl. Anyway, this is what it looked like after I just sanded it, but it still wasn't the colour that I wanted. So I got some good old household bleach and I painted it onto the wood. I probably did about 4 coats of this, but you have to wait for it to dry in between coats, and then you have to neutralise it with white vinegar according to the internet. And I would definitely recommend doing this with gloves on because I didn't at the beginning, and god did my hands smell for a while. So the new handles that I want to put on actually don't fit the old holes, so I had to fill in the old holes, but it's kind of annoying because you can definitely still see where the old holes were. So if anybody has any recommendations for that, I'd be very grateful. Also forgot to mention that I did seal the wood with this wood wax because I wanted it to have a matte finish and not shiny like you get with varnish. And this is the final result. I'm so happy with the way that they turned out. I think they look stunning, even if it did take me 2 weeks to complete. Now I just have to move my TV up because there was a slight height difference in the chest of drawers, and I've got some other bits and bobs to do, so stay around for part 4.